Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Legal Access, where we talk everything commercial in labor law. My name is Mesha, and I'm trying to run away from the reflection. There's a reflection of light on my spectacles. It's quite annoying. Please just bear with me until I can figure out how to fix it. I'll tilt my head a little bit. Okay, anyway, today we're going to be discussing the national minimum wage. So there's been an increase in the minimum wage. Oh, by the way, I have a notebook for notes. Well, I don't want you to see it, but yeah, there's a notebook just in case I forget anything, especially numbers that I'll be talking about. So I'll just peep for a second and then come back to the light. Okay, national minimum wage. There's been an increase. It came into effect on the 1st of March 2022, which is this year, and it has gone up to 23 rand 19 cents per hour. So employees are entitled to 23 rand 19 cents per hour. As an employer, if you've been paying less than that after the 1st of March, then you're breaking the law. And yeah, as an employee, you could just send your employer this video or send them a link to this video. Just say hi. I'm kidding, but yeah, as an employee, you are entitled to 23 rand 19 cents per hour. Later on in the video, I'll tell you if you are an employee and how you determine whether you're an employee or not. So we know that previously, in the previous years, domestic workers and farm workers were earning less than other employees, but as of the 1st of March 2022, the domestic workers and farm workers are also entitled to 23 rands 19 cents per hour. So for other employees, the increment is 6.9%, whereas for domestic workers is 21.5. 21.5% increase. So yes, 23 and 19 cents per hour for all of those employees. So how you know whether a person is an employee or not, or as an employee, if you're not sure whether you are classified as an employee according to the law, you have to meet these 7 categories. They are described in the Labor Relations Act and the Basic Conditions of Employment Act. So for the first one, if you are let me just check. Oh, okay. If the manner in which you do your work is controlled or directed by the other person, then that person is your employer. And if the hours of work are controlled by the other person, we'll call them potential employer because we're still trying to determine whether this person is an employer or not. No, potential employer doesn't sound right. Let's call them the person you work for. Yeah, because you go to work there. So we'll call them the person you work for because we're still trying to determine whether they're an employer or not. So yes, number 1, if they control the manner in which you work. Number 2, if they control the hours that you work. Number 3, if it's an organization, if you form a part of that organization. Number 4, if you have worked 40 hours a month for the past 3 months. Let me just be sure. Yeah, 40 hours a month for the past 3 months. And sorry, number 5, if you economically depend on that person. Number 6, if you only work for that person. And number 7, if you are provided with the tools of trade or equipment, then you are an employee of that person, and that person is your employer, which means that you qualify for the national minimum wage, which is 23 rand 19 cents. Well, you have to meet all of the 7, not just the one, not just 2, all of them were applicable, because every case is different and it can be justified. But yeah, basically those are the categories that are in the act. And then for domestic workers, how you know whether you qualify for the minimum wage or whether the person who does domestic work for you qualifies for the minimum wage is if the person works for you for 24 hours a month, then they qualify for the new national minimum wage as of the 1st of March 2022. And domestic workers includes nannies, housekeepers, and domestic drivers. So if you have those people in your household working for 24 hours a month, then they qualify for the minimum wage. And if you have not already, you have to register them with the UIF. Okay, I will make a video on how you can make an application to be exempted from paying the minimum wage. Well, you have to explain why you don't afford, how you don't afford, and all of those things. So yes, if you do not afford, you can make an application to be exempted from paying the minimum wage as an employer. Yes, I think I've come to the end of the video, and hopefully I did not forget anything. If I did, I'll just mention it in the next video. So yeah, thank you for watching up until the end, and subscribe, like, tell people about the channel, and yeah, so we can continue posting more videos giving you basically free legal advice. And yeah, if you have a question, please let us know in the comment, or just whatever you want to say, you can say it in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.